Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. MC Mura here. Today we're talking 5 facts about Street Fighter 6 that maybe you are not aware of, and these will be all gameplay related. As you see here, we got Jamie and Chun-Li. Now there are many characters in this game that got level 2 install supers. It's like this Jamie drink super, it instantly put him at a 4 levels drink. It's really good power up. Juri got the Feng Shui engine, Blanca got the Wild Beast, etc, etc. You are very familiar with these. They are very powerful on the context of this game. A lot of people will say even that Blanca's Wild Beast, and this is my opinion, is flat out the best super in this game. Now, one thing that I didn't know beforehand is if I happen to hit Jamie with a level 3 super here, the timer will actually not go down. Right? So typically the timer will deplete over time. If I hit him with a level 2 super, the timer will keep trickling down. As you can see, with level 2 super, the timer goes down. If I hit him with a level 3, it absolutely doesn't. It's completely stuck in place. This applies to Blanca, this applies to Juri, this applies to Jamie, Guile, all of the characters with these install supers. Now, is this intentional on the part of Capcom? Is this a bug? I'm not really sure. Are they tied to like the in-game timer? I'm not really sure what is the reason for this. I found out about this very recently and by complete accident. Like I hit Blanca while he was in level 3 and I was like, why isn't his timer going down? So I don't know, but it is what it is. Sticking with level 3 supers for a bit here. Now we all know that level 3 supers are big cinematic sequences, right? But did you know that they are all the same exact length? And the reason for this is while your level 3 is active, as you can see here on Ryu, you will regenerate drive gauge. Now notice when I'm hitting Aki, her drive gauge is depleting, but it's based on her getting hit, right? It's like manually programmed, but Ryu's is regenerating over time. If Aki is doing her super, notice this, the drive will start regenerating. It is the same exact length. So they kept them at the same length. Everyone got 10 seconds super, and the rate is the same so that all level 3 will regenerate the same amount of drive for the attacker. So this one is a little bit complicated, but I will show it to you with example. When you use a drive rush cancel or a parry drive rush in combos, your drive gauge regeneration will be penalized. Let me explain what I mean. So here I'm gonna do a basic combo with Luke crouching medium punch into standing light kick, EX knuckle, and then beast mode baby. That is his level 2 super, right? So notice this, during the super animation, Luke is regenerating some of his drive back. By the end here, I got almost 1 block of drive back, right? This is without using any drive rush. Now, if I do the same combo, but I started it with like a heavy punch into drive rush, I will not be regenerating any drive during the level 2 super cinematic. Notice this, Luke will only start regenerating drive once the combo is over. So a drive rush cancel mid combo completely stops your drive regeneration. The only way you can break this is by walking forward, and that is what makes these micro walks combo where you can get like 3 drive rush cancels possible, right? So that is the first part. But what happens if I use a parry drive rush? If I start the combo like that, for example, notice here I actually got some drive back at the very end. If you start a combo with like a parry drive rush, or even if you use one like in juggles, like Luke does this all the time, there is a penalty before you start getting it back. It's like a little bit of recovery before you start getting your regeneration back. And this is again something when I was playing Luke especially, I was like, sometimes my drive is coming back, sometimes it's not. I had to get to the end of this, but yeah, that is the point. So make sure you are kind of planning your routes ahead, because honestly, like something like this with Luke is like a ton of corner carry and you're regenerating drive. I mean, that's kind of sick. That's way too good. Yes, maybe if you do this, like you're getting optimal damage, but you know what I mean, right? It's an interesting fact to know. It should really come up, I feel like, later down the road when everyone is trying to be more optimal with their drive meter. This fact is something you have probably noticed but maybe not fully realize what exactly is going on. Now typically in this game, if I'm attacking someone, like here I'm the Kami and I'm constantly attacking Ken is blocking, his drive meter will go down. So here I did like a really big block string and notice this, Ken's drive went down by like 4 stocks, 4 bars. He is almost in burnout, right? This is what we know, blocking reduces your drive. We all know this, right? But did you know that if you're in burnout, that blocking actually regenerates your drive? So here Ken is in burnout, right? I'm gonna do the same sequence and notice this. He is getting back like chunks of drive every time I'm actually attacking him. So once you're in burnout, it is the complete opposite. Blocking actually increases your drive regeneration. Right? Notice his rate. Every time I'm forcing him to block something, his drive is like skyrocketing up. It is a complete reverse of what happens if you are actually blocking with regular meter. Alright, so this final one is actually pretty interesting. As you know, in this game, when you attack someone, they can block. Like this, for example, blank and medium punch. On block, it's -4. Now, Kimberly can also do a drive parry, right? And when you drive parry, unless you're getting like the perfect parry, the frame data is the same. This was -4 on block. It is -4 on a drive parry. Now the perfect parry, she will have more frame advantage. We all know this. But did you know that there are actually exceptions to this rule? Because I didn't know either. For example, this is Blanca's heavy punch. This is -3 on block. You're seeing this, right? -3 on block. But if Kimberly did a drive parry, not a perfect parry, the move is now -8. So this is -3 on block, but it's -8 on a perfect parry. Now, is this intentional? Is this a bug? Or is there other moves in the game that behave this way? Honestly, I'm not really sure. But I find this to be fascinating. I imagine there's actually more in this game like that maybe we're not aware of. Again, probably a bug. Like I imagine that Capcom isn't gonna go this deep in making like specific moves more negative to drive because there's no reason for it. It's probably a bug. But I figured I would share it with you guys. If you know about any other moves that behave this way, I would love if you tell me about that in the comments. I will be leaving a link I will be leaving a link to the Patreon, Discord, Twitter, and Twitch pages in the description. Let me know if you were aware of any of these facts or any of them new to you. I would love to hear about all of this in the comments. Thank you so much for watching and stay safe.